Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. It's so nice to see you again today. Today we're going to make a chocolate cookie and we're going to use the Andes mint for the icing, and you're going to see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to start off first by putting my dry ingredients in a bowl. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just going to put that right in there. I have 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. We'll put that in there. I have 2/3 cups of cocoa, and this is my Mann cocoa that I love so much. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking soda in here. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And to that, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more. There. 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Then we'll mix this all together, get this all incorporated, get my dry ingredients all mixed up. Oh, this Mann chocolate smells so good. We'll get these all stirred up really good. You'll be surprised with this recipe when you see what we're going to do. I'm sure that you'll want to try it. Oh, wow, this just smells good, just the chocolate. Okay, now that I've got those incorporated, I'm just going to set those aside. And I've got my mixer here. And what I'm going to do is I've got 1.5 cups of softened butter. It's been sitting out. I got 1.5 cups of salted butter. To that, I'm going to add 3/4 cups of sugar. Okay, I put my sugar in there. And to that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And now I'm going to cream these together for about a minute till I get them good and creamy and I have it all well incorporated. Okay, now I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to scrape down my sides, and I'm going to add 2 eggs. That's 1, 2. There are 2 eggs in there. Put this back on here. And beat this again for a few minutes. Okay, now I'm going to stop it. Get my spatula. Let me take this off first. Get my spatula, which has some extra on there, and mix this all in here together. Okay, I'll actually take this off right now. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring back my dry ingredients. And I might even get a wooden spoon. Bring back my dry ingredients. I'm going to scrape this off. Boy, it smells so good with the vanilla and the chocolate here. And I'm going to add a little bit at a time. Let's stir this up. Bring it around from the sides. Stir this up. I'm going to add the rest of it. Okay. I'm going to get this good and stirred up, and I'll be right back to you. All right, as you see, I've got this all stirred up. Get all this extra dough off of here. I took a cookie sheet, I just lined it with parchment paper, and I've got about a tablespoon scoop is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use a tablespoon scoop on these. Make rounded balls. And I'm going to set these about 2 inches apart from each other, because these will spread out. Okay, let me get all these on my baking sheets, then I'll come back to you. Okay, actually the cookie is only going to be in the oven 10 minutes, so I'm going to take my trays out. That's tray number 1. I'll set it right here. Let me get tray number 2. And put this right here. Then I'm going to put my 3rd tray in there, and I'll set that for 10 minutes. Okay, now the fun part. What we're going to do, since these are just out of the oven, I'll let them cool here, but I'm going to take one of these candies, and the cookies are still soft. I'm going to push one of these Andes mints at the top of each one of these cookies. All right, let me get all these pushed in here. Okay, I'm going to put the very last one on here. Now I'm going to let these set and cool for 5 minutes, and I'll come back to you. You see what I'm doing is I'm taking a knife and I'm spreading the Andes mint around the top of the chocolate. I don't want to go all the way to the edge. I want to keep it in the middle. And when this hardens, this will be like a chocolate icing on the top of your cookie. You can just imagine what these are going to taste like with the rich chocolate cookie and the icing on the top of them. Have that chocolate flavor and the mint inside. So what I will do after I get this all these covered with the chocolate, I'll actually take them off this pan, leave them on the parchment paper, and just put it on my rack. And I'll let these cool till they get good and dry, and this will solidify. And then we'll come back and we'll look at the cookies. Okay, our beautiful Andes fudge icing cookies have cooled down some, and this is a wonderful treat to have if somebody stop by your house. You know, just put a couple cookies on their plate, get a couple Andrew mints, throw on the side, give them a cup of coffee, and that's a wonderful little snack for somebody. But this is the true test. Oh my goodness. If you like really rich chocolate and you love Andes like I do, this is just a complete winner. You need to try these. Anybody that comes in, you try your guests will say, what are these? Say, take a bite into them and they will love them. Wow. Thanks for letting me come back into your house again today. You're always so generous. Let me come in and take your time. I love sharing things with you. I've got some more wonderful things coming up for the holidays I'm going to share with you. Until next time, this is you in Mexico saying take care of yourself. Know that I'm thinking about you. I send you a great big hug and say God bless.